ongoing, we have ribbon cuttings, which is where we support new businesses, and then business after hours, where we all can meet and have a drink at a local member's place of business and just network. So those are free events, and those are ones I always try to encourage new members to go to, because sometimes you don't have all the money to do the ones that you have to pay for, right? So it's fun to go to the free ones and meet lots of people. And then weekly, there's 3 case meetings, which is Chamber Accelerates Sales Executives, right? So they have 3 case groups. It's kind of like a networking group where they do very direct, small group networking with one another. Monthly, we have Eggs and Issues, where someone from a local entity will come and speak. So Virginia Tech will come, or someone will come speak about economic development or public safety or anything that's going on in the community. So those are great. And then there's a Minority Business Accelerator, which is a new one, which brings local members that are minority populations, to talk together, network with each other, and support each other in business strategies. Then annually, we have a bocce tournament and a golf tournament, and those are just super fun. And Women's Leadership Conference is in the spring, and we have some really amazing speakers come to that. Then we have a regular leadership conference in August for everybody. And then we have a business showcase, which is like an expo. So all the businesses can come and present at a table and tell everybody what their business does, so they can encourage more business to themselves. And then we have an annual awards dinner. So personally, the business programs that work best for me are networking. Real estate is a relationship business, so I like the networking events for that, and I'm trying to find people who share that role so we can share best practices. So it's kind of evolved for me, which I really, really love that my membership is continuing to be a value, even though I've been doing it for a long time. But not every program is for everybody, but there is a program for everybody.
So I really tried to put forth effort into a case group. It's only an hour a week, so it's really not a ton of time other than finding referrals, which kind of just comes as you do business with people. And so that has been a really successful way for me to grow my business while, still only having a limited amount of time. The Chamber does a really great job of sending emails and information out, not only like what events are going on or what programs you can be a part of, but also things that are going on in the community so that you're stay informed. They're also really good about putting that out on their Facebook. So paying attention to those emails and Facebook are really helpful in getting to know what's going on, not only in the community, but also at the Chamber that you can be involved in.
The Chamber staff does an incredible job at making sure that events are getting put out through. They have the Monday morning message, what ribbon cuttings that week are, case groups, everything that's going on that week.
So the challenges I would see as for programming as a business owner would be time, like scheduling. So some things you may not be able to spend the time on, especially as a new business. You wouldn't have the finances maybe to spend on them. So there's some really affordable programming, but like I mentioned earlier, there's business after hours and ribbon cuttings where you can meet a ton of people for free and you just have to pop out for a half hour.
The 3 challenges I found with programming are knowledge, I think, is a big one, which I think that mostly lands on us as members and making effort to find out what's going on. Finances, but there are so many ways that the Chamber allows you to still be part of the Chamber and still be active in the Chamber, even if you can't spend a ton of extra money. And then scheduling is a huge thing probably for everybody. Being a one-person operation, just finding time in my schedule to be able to do things like evenings are not good for me, so I just skip those events and try and go to things during the day that I can. My favorite program would ultimately have to be Case Group. It is like a giant family. Once you get in it and kind of get to know the people, you really have that support. If you're having a bad day that day you meet, they're really good about getting you more upbeat about things and giving you ideas about your business and ways you can grow and things you could do. It is, yes, about referrals and getting yourself more business, but ultimately it's about those connections that you make.
So I like Leadership best. It's a 10-month program, and it's usually one day a month where they go and learn about a particular topic. So education, or the arts, or public safety, or economic development, or healthcare. And it's a whole day spent with local professionals in each of those realms. And then they take a local nonprofit and they do a legacy project. So they interview local nonprofits and ask what some of their needs are, and then create whatever solutions they can for those nonprofits and present that to them at a graduation in December.